run. You probably noticed a change this week. Yeah, that's correct. I'm at the beach instead of bush trail, and maybe the mask. So I'll talk about COVID just briefly here in Melbourne. It's been made mandatory to wear masks when you go out. If you're jogging, you don't need to have one, but if you're not jogging, you do. So I've got one on. There's only 2 other people miles away on this beach, but you know, the rules are the rules. So you know, that's what we do, which is fine. I'm quite comfortable with that. So anyway, a bit of a rush today. Got out real early for the run, so the sun was just coming up again, and I've got to get back home because I've got a meeting in about an hour's time, and that's the start of doing an audit of VC models for a customer here in Australia. So I should be nice and refreshed for that, so that's great. The other thing is configurable opinions. I've been a bit slow editing this week, but I'm just getting to the final bits and pieces of getting our latest presentation with Steve Snyder. And so our topic started on one thing but finished on something completely different. So it's been a bit of a editing challenge, if you want to put it that way, but it's coming together, so that's great. I think I said last week I released a YouTube lesson, so I'll look at starting another one probably over the next week to 2 weeks and try and get that up. Again, it's trigonometry with VC, so looking at that. So other than that, that's probably all I really want to talk about with work. I'll talk about the run now. So this run, because of our lockdown, I've decided for the next few runs essentially to stay in my postcode, or I suppose zip code if it's in the US, but so run local is basically the deal here, so not venturing too far. So today I've been out at our local beach, so I've strung together a run just along the beach just to see how far I could go along the coastline, and I could have kept going, but I'm running out of time. So basically you'll see in the video I got cornered by a local yacht club, so I had to turn back and go up some stairs and back down some stairs and back to the next beach. So it wasn't quite as simple, but yeah, but it's been an interesting run. You know, some houses along here have got some great views and things like that, and wish I had one, but that's life. And maybe over my shoulder you might see Melbourne City in the background. Yeah, so we're about 45k out of Melbourne, and of course this is the bay that we sort of curve around with Melbourne. So so it's a really nice spot. So but you look along here, you can see it's largely volcanic. A lot of this rock has volcanic origins, and so and some of the cliffs are sort of eroding quite a bit, so there's, you know, maybe the sea level changes are starting to hit the coast a bit harder, and things like that, but yeah, but it's a really nice spot. And the great thing about Mount Eliza actually is that most people don't know about these beaches. It's not quite on the main road down the coast, so it's a very local beach, or series of beaches, so we don't get the hordes of tourists typically, and so, you know, it's really nice to have things like that. So anyway, waffled on again. I hope everyone is safe around the world. I don't know, you might be wearing masks where you live, or you might not be, don't know, but whatever it is, always think to be kind and be safe, and watch out for others as well. So thank you for your time again, and I'll catch you next time.